Now that it's working, we can take a look at some of the features that this radio has. So I'll go ahead and close it up. And from the start, the main face has your eject button, source and off button, EQ, all of your preset buttons, clock, pause, band and escape, your reset button, your directional pad, and the open button. To open it, you can push eject and that'll drop both faceplates a little bit and you'll be able to insert a CD. Push eject again, it'll close it. Hit the open button, you got the main display, and the bottom display is still on as well. So I'll get this upper view so you can see both. And in the audio functions, we've got your balance and fader, and hit the up and down to change your fader, left and right to change your balance. You got your position selector. Got both front seats, front right, front left, or off. And we'll choose the front left driver's seat. Here's your time element menu. You change between inches and centimeters for your units. So here's where you'll push up and down to change the distance of your front left speaker. Then push the right button to go to your front right speaker, rear right, rear left, and you go all the way around, and then down changes the distance. The subwoofer is now on. So if I go back to that time alignment menu, I can now choose the subwoofer and determine its distance away from the driver's seat. The loudness, your equalizer curve, you can choose between the different curves, and then you can choose your different frequencies and adjust up and down as you please for a custom equalizer curve. Here you can adjust your subwoofer settings. So that's your low pass frequency. Those are all the options from 50 through 200 Hertz. And then you can also change the level, so you can drop or raise your subwoofer level. You can also change the slope of your filter, so -6 decibels per octave, -12, -18. Your BBE, signal processing, you can change the level on it with right and left. So you can go from -4 to +4, up and down, turn it on or off, and those are your settings. If I hold the audio button, that brought up my high pass filter for the front. You change the slope of the filter. You can change the frequency of it. Looks like it'll raise or lower. It'll only lower your output at that frequency or above. High pass filter for your rear speakers, auto EQ, your like sensor level. It detects noise around your car and it'll raise your volume as needed. And there's the rest of your, and it resets and goes back to your different high pass filters. So the function button, since I'm on the tuner source, it gives me tuner functions. Here's the entertainment button. So this will be all the videos and background visuals that are possible. In order to test out these entertainment options with spectrum analyzers and other visualizers that need music, I'll go ahead and push the eject button and put in a CD. And there's no speaker hooked up, but you can see the music is making the spectrum analyzer work. Here's the VU meters. Here's another visualizer with colors. And the rest just go on to be some sort of animation or video, not necessarily based on the music. And the display button lets you choose the information that's shown. So if there's a disc title, the track timing, that sort of thing. The clock will change the volume display between the volume level and the clock. You have the pause button. Here's the back button or band. So if I'm in tuner mode, here's how I get from the AM band, the FM bands and the AM bands. And my different presets. If I change the clock, it'll show the volume, but if I close the unit, it'll show the radio station. If I hit the source button, it'll start playing the CD. And it just shows you the track or the clock. And you can still navigate through the CD. You can also change your EQ curve. But of course, most of the time this will be spent open and showing that awesome screen and the different entertainment options, one of which most people love most is the dolphins. Thanks for watching, and feel free to enjoy my other videos. Subscribe and follow my Instagram page for future content and radios that I have for sale.